in the room. Come on in the room. Y'all know what it is. Back to Talk, Season 8, Episode 15 of 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days. And I think the title of this episode was Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. And again, it aptly named, appropriate title for the foolishness that we endured and that we watched. I don't think we'll be before you too long, but we're going to get all the way into it. Tyra, how are you today? And are you ready to get into all of the things?
Yes. Yes, I'm most definitely ready. These people need help. Like mental help. These people are not okay. So many of them are not okay. The emotional roller coaster that we were on with them this episode was terrible. They need psychological help. It was scary. Some of the situations were okay. Does production not step in at this point? Do we just we just let this happen? Cool. I just want to know what kind of show we were on. These people are not all right, and I hope that they get some help soon.
Immediately. And overall thoughts, I think I want to echo your sentiment from last week. You said they've kind of run their course. It's time to kind of stop this season already. I believe that fully. I'm so over it at this point. I'm like, y'all are really just dragging the foolishness to the next level. I think in the finale, we're going to see a witch doctor do a whole spell and incantation, Tyra. It's too much. It's beyond the pale for me. I think we could have ended it with a cute 12, 13 episodes. I think that was the cutting off point. At this point, it all feels scripted now for me. But Tyra, your overall thoughts. How would you rate it?
Are we going to sacrifice a goat? Are we sacrificing baby goats for ratings now? I don't know what's happening in the next episode. This was I'm really worried for the people here. I am. Like genuinely, I'm here for, reality TV. When it comes to a point of feeling like exploitation of somebody's psyche, I get a little concerned because I'm like, baby, get this person off my screen and get them on somebody's couch, somebody's 51 something. It's just not okay. Entertaining, sure, but something about this episode was like really exhausting. Very, very exhausting. Between what's her name, Elise and Lisa, I was like, oh my god, I am tired. Can y'all please? Oh, goat meat is low key good though. We don't have to go over there. We don't have to go over there. We already went over there with our fake King Jaffa Joffa. Now we're gonna go and act like we're gonna go sacrifice a pet goat.
I'm not interested in seeing no close practices, no rituals on the reality TV. I think you go too far, sir. You go too far. Like it's too much. It's too much. Speaking of too much. His tongue is too much for his mouth. Mush mouth Rick, Tyra. That's what's too much. Because now we see Trisha and Rick and they're, settling in. He can't stand it because he's got dust from the bunk beds in his mouth when he wakes up in the morning. He's so flustered and he's such a diva. He can't handle it. He would rather be stateside selling wigs on TikTok than there enjoying the rural bounty of the countryside, Tyra. He's over it. And he's like, but you know what? I'm going to do what the locals do. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to take a cold shower with these cans of water behind a tin wall. And I'm going to live my best life, right? He hops out there, scantily clad in a very little towel, like he don't want them ladies to see his business. He likes it. He likes the people oogling him. Rick loves all of this attention, and I can't stand his ass. He gets out there, I said, if you don't shut the hell up, Rick, do it like a man. Take it like a man and get the hell on. Leave this lady and her family in peace. At this point, it's time to really have a conversation with Trisha. Daddy is like, sweetheart, I love you. Okay. But this one ain't it. This American ain't it. I don't care about that $400 he's giving you every month. This is not the one, baby. You don't have to beg a man to be with you, to give you children who really cares. And I came to a realization this episode, Tyra, that I don't think I came to before. And that's the fact that I believe Rick's old ass has already had a vasectomy. I believe he's been playing the game, playing the part, lending her this little dangling, this little carrot of hope that there's a potentiality for a baby. I bet you he got that thing clipped. I bet you he got them worms unalived. I believe the worms got murked in the procedure so they don't shoot out anymore. I don't believe anything that this man says, and Daddy doesn't either, because Daddy says, listen, there's no middle ground here. If by the time y'all leave, he don't get and say he's going to give you a baby, get the hell on, and you'll have to choose between us and them. And she says, Daddy, he's a good man. And I said, good where? What's good about him, Tyra? What's good about those wig sales? Are those good? His 2 toddlers at home, fatherless right now, while he gallivants all across the world, sleeping with foreign coot nanny. Is that $400 that he sends you every month? Is that good? Is that $2 bikini that you wanted in the market that he refused to buy and called you a gold digger? Was it the cheating that made him a good man? I need it on paper because I'm a list girly. Give me the pros and cons. What makes Rick a good man? Ultimately, on the new episode, it seems as though we're going to get a confrontation with Uncle and Papa. And he said, get him the hell out of here. This ain't what we do. This is our culture. You're going to marry her and you're going to give her babies. If you don't, get the hell on with her. Oh, why are you with this young girl anyway? He's a predator to me. I don't like it. I feel like he's been scandalous and shady and toothless this whole time. And I want him to go back to
It's toothless, like how to Train Your Dragon, Ashley. Trisha really likes Rick sexually. That's the only reason we're here. Unfortunately,
the worms, Tyra. What is he doing there?
You know, he's an older gentleman. He might have some tricks, might be doing something to her she ain't never had done to her before, because he offers nothing else. Now, maybe aesthetically, Trisha maybe finds him handsome. That's not for us to judge. If we feel like he has a bloated Fred Flintstone body, that's our own hiccup. She finds him attractive. She likes the sex, and that's it. Because he made it very clear, girl, I ain't spending no bags on you. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. You always bringing up your ex. Always bringing up what y'all winning did. Like, it just make me feel self-conscious about it. Like, I'm not enough. I need reassurance. Okay? He needs reassurance that him being a brokey and not showing up to buy her $2 bikinis in the market is just gonna be enough. Because all I bring is me. Ciao. Baby, when he woke up, oh, baby, it's just this dust falling, some wood in my eyes. Oh my God, I get to go take a shower. Baby, it's cold. Baby, when he ran his little ass out there with that little, I was like, do we not have towels in the tiki? Are there no towels there? Was there nothing else to cover up your goods? Could you not wait till you got to the shower to maybe take your shirt off? Be modest in these people's space, and they can, oh, I don't want nobody to see. He was hoping like hell that towel would drop so they can see that damn gherkin. Put that away, sir. Put it away. Oh, baby, it's cold. It's cold. Oh my God. Hope they ain't see nothing. No, nobody saw anything, sir. Respect to the law. Respect to Allah. Respect to, their traditions. But I want them to want more for Trisha than, if you're going to marry her and make some babies, it's cool. It's really not. It's really not. I want them to want more, but this is just what it is. If you're meeting us where we are, we need to know right now at this moment before you check out of here if you're going to marry our daughter and if you're going to supply her with babies, because that's the part of the family. That's the family way. If you're not trying to do that, you need to get gone. We already don't like how old you are in the first place. So now you're trying to show up and be old and I give her some of them worms. You need to come harder than that. Baby, what is the hard decision? Trisha act like, oh my God, you're asking me to choose between my family and Rick? Yeah. Cause what is he doing? What do you mean? I didn't think that the decision was hard. I didn't think that it was, but it gave Trisha she was perplexed. Like, oh my God. Such a dilemma. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, it's gonna be hard, but if it's between, Rick and my family, I might have to make some hard choices because I love my family. Yes, please do that. Because there's no guarantee that Rick is going to be here today, tomorrow, the next day, in the next year to make sure he's sending you the $400 cannot be worth it. Trisha's not an ugly girl. Like, If it's all about us getting, across the way, finding somebody in America that'll drop a bag, America, and have a connection and give you some good smacks. Girl, it's other people outside of wig selling ass Rick, okay, and his bloated hips. It's other people out there, but we can't want more for Trish than she wants for herself. Hopefully, whatever this is, it ends here, and we don't go off trying to make ourselves. It was for me, her trying to talk herself into not wanting children. I was like, that's not what you want. Like, we're just like, well, because Rick said, and if it's about that, because he doesn't want, then I'll just have to make do type situation. I really don't want any kids either. No, you want babies. You've made that very clear. But now since he came and gave you some of that old dingaling, you just all torn. Girl, please. I don't know. He must be he working with a monster apparently.
With his patchy beard and man unit. Ain't no man meat big enough made yet, Tyra. That's going to make me put up with this foolishness. He cheated on you, girl. He's lied to you. He means you no good. And what's sad to me is that it's these types of men that will steal your entire youth from you. Like, he will steal her 20s. She'll look up and she'll be 30 years old, dissatisfied, disgruntled, without any of the things that she really wanted. And I mean, I get it. Culturally, I think father and uncle and brothers, they're looking at it as this is the way we extend the life of our tribe, right? By reproducing. This is about nation building. It's about legacy. It's all of those things tied into it. I think they take it for granted that he's going to be a good man and a provider and all of those things, right? Daddy really seems to care about her. I think it's easy to put it on the baby, but I would like to venture a guess to say Daddy knows it's about more than that. Like, you're using my young daughter and you have really no real intentions on her because you say you're already broke. You've got these toddlers at home that you're clearly paying child support for. The wig sales haven't been good in years, but you'll get what's coming to you. You know what I mean? Like, I hate everything about it. Like, I feel like this, he came to steal, kill, and destroy, Tyra. He's like the devil. He came to steal her good years. And I hate that for her because she seems so blinded by this man meat. There's no way he's in there double, triple pumping, reverse pulling out and putting it triple.
He's double, triple pumping. He
don't move that way. I guarantee. I can tell by he walk. His moves don't move. His hips don't move that way.
He eating all the coochie. Okay, no crumbs.
It's got to be the mouth. That's it. I hate it. Yeah, he wants a built-in babysitter, Cynthia. That's absolutely it. He's looking. Rick is looking for a mother for his young children. He is, because the Nigerian mother said, hell no, you're broke too. Like, we're not about to do this. She got her a new man in America, and he's looking for somebody to be a live-in babysitter. I guarantee it. So you want me to raise your kids and not give me any of my own? Rick, let me shut up. Elise and Joshua.
Is she okay?
No, and her parents know that too. So we get up early in the morning and we're fighting immediately, Tyra. We're already fighting because, I don't like how this feels. This Airbnb is dirty. He left this morning. He didn't tell me where he was going. I texted him, say, "Oh, so you're with Nat," and he liked it. And I just don't know what to do. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Are you looking? What am I doing here? What just happened? Production's like, what just happened? Oh, he looked in and then he walked away.
He walked away.
He saw me crying and he walked away. Well, go talk to him. Why did you leave me? I thought you needed some time. I thought you needed some time. And honestly, you pissed me off. Ultimately, they work through that. They have a lovely day out on the beach, picnicking and doing all of the things. And she says, this is what I wanted. Him without Chris and for us to have a good time. But on this extended picnic, eventually it comes out, I'm scared you're going to use me. I'm scared you're just another gigolo out here to steal my millions. And I don't like it, Joshua. He says, you know what? I'm going through a very tough time right now. My son's gone. And what that situation is about, I don't know. Why did mama move across the world with your baby and you had no rights? You didn't go to court. You didn't pursue. Because, like, it's giving you're a degenerate. You drive a boat. You're not a captain of said boat. I think you're just hired out to drive the boats. I do. I think he's just hired help that comes in on the day shift to drive the boats. He says, listen, that's not what it is. She says, I think you're going to use me. That's just how you've lied about a lot. Okay. You're over there with Nat. You're doing all the things. You're a liar. And I think you're going to use me. He said, have I ever asked you for anything? Have I ever asked you for anything? Not even your sorry ass hand in marriage is what he said. You haven't paid for anything since you've been here. She said, I know, but he's like, oh, I'm disgusted. They're pissed off again, go their separate ways. He meets up with Chris and he's like, I don't know, man. She just made me feel emasculated. I don't know. I don't know what to do with her. It's just too much. Chris is like, well, did you get that money? Chris said, well, did you get that?
Chris said, when's your hoe leaving? When's she leaving, Joshua? Get that hoe out the Airbnb. Get that head, that bread, and leave. She must go.
So what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? Meanwhile, at home, Elise done called her parents. Well, first we get her bitter story, right? We get this whole story about... we get this story, and trigger warning, because this is self-elimination, self-harm. We get this story about her first love. The first man that she ever loved moved to Florida with him for the first time. They were engaged. He was everything to her. And shortly after, he self-eliminated. She says he was dealing with things he never shared with her. And so because of him self-eliminating, she said that's why she doesn't trust men. At no point do we have a conversation around just kind of, the ultimate loss of that. But not only that is, how was I in a relationship with someone who was struggling so deeply and I didn't know? I was really hoping, and I'm a hopeful girl. I'm an optimist. I'm a glass half full kind of girl. And I was thinking, well, maybe she took that time and she looked inward. Like, how could I be a better person as a result of this? No, but she took him taking himself out because of whatever he was dealing with as a personal slight to her. And now this is why she doesn't trust men anymore. And I was like, how selfish can you be? This was about this person's life. Yes, you were harmed and you were hurt by his leaving, but I don't know if I would go to, I can't trust people because this person decided to take their life because of what they were dealing with. That was very selfish to me. Ultimately, she calls her parents and is like, I'm having some concerns. Dad says, you know what, just stay. Stay and have a good time. I think you're reading too much into it. Dad says, we need a break. I need you to stay in Australia with that man as long as you can. Mama said the same. Mama said, no, don't. You're doing too much. This is not forever. This is just a vacation. Enjoy your vacation. Have a good time. Don't guilt the man to death. We need this to work. We need this to work for at least another good week or two. Okay? All right, Elise. And she's like, I guess the preview for next episode, we're meeting up with Nat again, and that's going to be the blow up of all blow ups. But Tyra, how did this land with you? Did we need this? Does she need to be impatient somewhere? Because
Absolutely.
I fear she did it.
Absolutely. When she got, oh my God, it's so disgusting in here. It's like a boy frat place. Oh, ew, what am I doing here? I was like, oh my gosh. Does this type of play normally get you attention? Joshua said, girl, I'm leaving. I just woke up and he wasn't there and I don't know. Oh my God, he came in and saw me and he walked off. I'm walking off too because you're crazy. You're crazy. But you don't care. You don't care about my emotional state and what I'm doing. Like, I'm hurt. No. I feel like you need some time. What she's asking Joshua is very valid. It's a simple, no, I'm not trying to use you for your money. This is my 5-point plan moving forward for my future to have some stability in my life, my own bag, and my own home. Just like, oh no. No, you don't bloody ask me. What do you mean, Crocodile Dundee? Why can't I ask you any questions unless there's some truth to what I'm asking you? I have every right to get here after you lied and said you stayed with such and such and I'm with my parents. No, you are living with a woman. And I don't know who are we making that's just going to, oh, yeah, you can just come live with and off of me for as long as you need to. It's like, yeah, so what are you doing in return? If you're not, there is some type of financial, she has a financial hold on him. There's a financial hold. Like, it says a lot about him that he would be so oh my god, it's just nothing. She's jealous. She's just a friend. She said I could stay with her. Why do you need to stay with anybody in the first place? Like, can we just not? He didn't have any type of real rebuttals. He got instantly offended because I think there was some truth to it. And my thing is, at least if you don't want to be a sugar mama, you came to the wrong place. Outside of him saying who he really lived with, you're not learning any new information about him as far as what he doesn't have. So why are we, oh my God, oh my God, he's broke. Am I going to be financially responsible for him? Is he trying to turn me? Yeah. Yeah. I just don't know what she wants. Her acting the way that she did was crazy. And then when we called the parents, I was like, yeah, they're gonna talk her down, tell her, oh yeah, those red flags are just disturbing. Get on the first flight and get home. And say, oh my God, now, look, hey, now wait, now look. You're reading into this too much. You know how you get, okay? You'll read into something like a dog with the bone and then write him up. Then he's never gonna open up to you. Just be patient. Stay the whole time. We need you going. I say them people are tired. Save us all of that. Get her properly medicated. Or get her some help. Get her, someone to talk to and really see what's going on. Because she isn't okay. Between the boyfriend, what sounded like, I don't know, the way she described it, it sounded like an overdose to me. And she just maybe woke up to it and he was gone. And she took this like as a personal slight to her. I was like, ma'am. She's like, yeah, he was, dealing with some issues and on some substances that I wasn't aware of. You wouldn't be aware. She's not aware of anything outside of her two front feet. She just doesn't know. It's a little airheadish. But the parents didn't want her to come home. I was like, oh my God, if they're reacting like this, they are really, really tired and want you to settle and be someone else's problem. They're like, we don't have the energy right now. So just don't even worry about his behavior. He did what? He doesn't have what? So the kids are where? And he lives with who? You know what? That's a good man, Savannah. You need to stay there. Say, oh, okay. They don't like you. I'm with this man. He don't like me. He don't love me. They are tired, Elise. And Elise can be really exhausting. It seems like she wants constant attention. First of all, don't ever in your life eat a sandwich in my face like that again. I don't know what the sandwich and the licking of Elise's face was. I was oh my God. Ew. Ew. But between that and him just being so guarded, I'm over there with Chris. Chris said this was not a part of the plan. When's she going home? Chris is waiting. He's like, oh, she's like, I'm just so offended. Like, I can't believe that she would say that. I felt emasculated and I just had to get out of there. Yeah, to me, it doesn't sound like something you would want to deal with on a regular basis moving forward. Just go and dump her. Chris waiting on his chance. Chris waiting to get my man back. Like, did you get the bag? Like, it feels like our 2.5 plan is falling apart, and she's becoming a little wiser than I maybe considered. Yeah, we'll just send her home so we can get back to business as usual. That's what it's giving with Chris. This is bad though. I don't know why we waited to this point to try to include Elise and why they felt like we needed her at all. Because if this is what we're getting in the end, I just want to know how she was acting with what they didn't show us.
Probably out of control. I think her mental health is probably the reason she's only been on here for a couple of episodes and she was introduced so late. She gives very much volatile in my opinion. And I just,
what kind of person doesn't like, and if you have an analogy, that's different. I don't like fish. I told you I didn't like fish and you brought me here to this fish place. It's like, girl, relax.
Just seek help. And I hope she gets the help that she needs as as whatever. Maybe after seeing herself on TV, maybe that helps some people with how they are. But anyway, I digress. Aviva and Stig, the most boring, basic, weird couple I've ever seen. Like, who gets hard? What is it? Rolling out masa dough to make tacos, Tyra. Who
at the Mayan temple?
Who gets corny doing that? Like, this was ridiculous. Auntie Spring went home to leave Aviva to her devices. Aviva is like, oh, I'm just so in love. We made it. all of the trials and tribulations that we've endured. Yeah, we're good to go. He said, yeah, all of the allegations and the wrongful, accusations made against my good name. And we made it. You stuck beside, you a ride or die, sis. So yeah, about that baby. When's your cycle? You think you're preggers? Well, I haven't got my period yet. After we make these tacos, let's go get a pregnancy test. And because I don't want you to leave and us not know, because if I'm gonna be a daddy, I want to be the best daddy I can be, girl. You remember how to make these tacos so you can make them for me when we're outside of this class.
Jody, please.
The way that they had masa dough all over their faces, it was the weirdest, grossest display. I immediately thought these two people do not ever need to procreate. Also, how soon do you get pregnant and know? Can you do that all in a couple weeks that she's been there? Like, can you have sex, get pregnant, and then be able to know you're pregnant before you go home? Help me out, Tyra.
Some people know their body. It's different for everyone. I've seen some people instantly like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. Like you just did it last week. I just know. Like maybe she's a just knower. All of the rigmarole of my cycle. Y'all been trying to impregnate this heifer since she touched down. I think they've been humping every single day. That's a common thing, especially between them and Trisha and Rick. We never waste a moment to hump. I think he'd been humping on that girl every day. That's why that one time when she was like, I'm not in the mood, it's like, oh, so we ain't having sex? No, we're not. I think that's just what it's been doing. And then they want to act slow about how we get, we did start using protection after the hotel, but every single time before that, it was unprotected. So there could be a possibility. And then when he told her he loved her, I said, please go to hell, Stig. So, yeah, first time I told her I love her. Yeah, I don't want to loot all of that. I've been wayward, having my way outside for quite some time. I thought he was gonna at least try to lie, like, well, I'm a changed man. I only want Aviva and Aviva only. I want to, start a family. I want to get married. He's like, no, but if I was to lose Aviva, that would break my heart. I can't lose Aviva. Like, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. So I'm gonna tell her I love her. And this airhead, well, I only got so many days left here. Hopefully a proposal happens.
Just dumb.
Lady, please. Them disturbing the sanctity of that Mayan temple. I was like, don't bring that over here. Them people here trying to do their jobs. I felt the disgust. The lady was like, get you in heat asses. They're like two stray cats. It's like, calm down. I want to spray them with some water. Oh my God. Ugh. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, roll that. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. It just wasn't that deep. That just seems to be the focus of their relationship. It's very based in sex. I don't think they really just know or like each other, because if she knew Stig the way that we would want her to, you wouldn't be all open and receptive to popping out a baby. It's like, well,
No.
if how would you feel if I were to pop out a baby? Excited. Then we get into the next scene in the confessional. Well, if I would hope that it was a negative test, but if it is, I just gotta. Let's just hope that she's not pregnant. Then what you lying for? Acting like this is something that you're ready to do. What, you gonna have a Stig baby and go back home? And are you preparing for single motherhood? I'm confused. What is going on?
It was their relationship, I think, is what's so bothersome. And about most of this season, it's so superficial. There's nothing deep. There's no deep connections. There's nothing like, man, like, I really just love you. Like, I can't believe we're embarking on this journey together. I want to learn your culture, and like in a genuine way. Like, not just I want to cosplay, like Lisa be over there with that bulbous nose in the people country acting a fool, or like Emma with that wig down to her nose over in the people country acting a fool. I mean, someone who genuinely has interest in everything that you are, the people that you come from, what your family is like. And I wanna immerse myself in that culture because I love you. None of the couples this season have given any of that. It's been so superficial.
At least Stig gives a little, like, he got a little piece of cute coin and he can put some thought into the kind of dates that they go on. But it gives, me have black baby and white pum pum. I got a prize. I get mixed. I get biracial white poom poom baby.
Biracial girl.
She's biracial. We don't have time for that, sir.
I hate it. I just, and they're the driest, boringest people on the planet. But anyway, get over here to Emma.
That's a picture, ain't it?
Emma. She was posing, honey. She did her good posing because she sat there. And I hate to be right about it all, y'all. But when that man responded back when she said she was in Morocco, he said, "I hope you have a nice time." I know what that means. That means
it's fun.
That means he don't want to be bothered. That means that nigga don't. That means that man don't like you. He don't want to see you. He don't want to look at that wig. He don't want to look at that weird eye makeup. All right. But anyway, she didn't convince herself that he wants to see her. They didn't schedule a date to meet at the cafe. She's there. 10 minutes pass, 20 minutes pass. And she says, "Oh, I got a text message. It's him. It's Muhammad. I hate your stinking gut for her. I have a wife. I never want to see you. Lose my number. I never want to see you ever again." What? Can you? What? Like, I can't even believe this is happening. She storms off on the check. As Danny pointed out earlier, she storms off on the check. Because did you pay for that tea that you was sipping up in that shop? She storms off cussing in these people's country. F-bomb this, F-bomb. I can't effing believe it. This effer, he's engaged and I'm single? How dare he? Oh, what is life right now? I just can't even. First Zayed drops me off in the desert. And Muhammad leaves me here. He stands me up. What am I gonna tell Frisco? What am I gonna tell the people back at home, Tyra? What am I gonna tell LA? What? And now I've got this ring. What am I supposed to do with this ring? Love is not for me in Morocco. The man of my dreams clearly isn't here. F Ziad, F Muhammad, F all of the men. I'm over it. I'm better than this. I'll find love. If they can do it, I can do it. Girl, the way she threw this ring onto the shore. I said, "Hope you're going to throw the ring. Throw the ring. Why are we playing pity pat?" It was so dramatized. I wanted her to get arrested. Because why are you in these people's country walking up and down the streets, screaming and hollering, dropping F-bombs? You see the background people, they're turning around. They're looking, they've got their Musliminas on. They're looking like, what the hell? Like, what are you doing? F this and F that and F him and F that hoe. Take your ass home. Who let you loose too? She needs a companion, Danny. That's who needs a home health aide to walk her up and down the street. She need to be on a leash, Tyra. Talk to me about Emma and Emma. This was ridiculous.
Emma and Emma is crazy. We already knew where this was going. When he sent that message, she said, "Oh my God, hey, guess what? I'm in Morocco." He said, "Hey, stay up, player. Have a good time." Winking the gun. Yeah, I don't give a damn. He was not receptive to you mentioning that you were there. He did not say, "Oh my God, I miss you so much, Emma. I can't wait to see you. We need to talk about where we went wrong in our relationship. Do you still have the ring?" No, you got there. I guess he was her fail-safe because she still had the ring. As we're on our way to this cafe, I'm putting on the ring and it's giving me all the feels. Like I feel hopeful for the future and it's bringing back some of that. Baby, the friend on the phone made it very clear. "Oh my God, Emma, this keeps happening to you. I'm over this. Can you just come home?" She told you to bring your ass home. And it wasn't a change of energy when you said, "Well, Zayed did this, but I've been talking to Muhammad." So yeah, could you bring your dumb ass home? What did I just say? Come home now. He never meant you anything good. If you want me to be honest, Muhammad was maybe even worse than Zayed. Like, why are you even, I don't know. Like, it could be different this time. So I'm going to take my happy ass to this cafe. "Yeah, garçon, can I get a cappuccino, please? This wait is a little longer than I anticipated." But he said, "Girl, waiting, look, sitting there like this is girl 6, sitting on the dock of the bay, waiting for somebody. Girl, you're not Lovely Brown. That man wasn't pulling up on you, sitting there looking dumb as hell. Watching, oh my God, wait, Muhammad, yeah, looks just like Muhammad. It wasn't. It wasn't. Oh my God, I hope he's not watching me walk away. No, Gloria, it was not him. Well, oh my God, like, let me send him took a cute little text. Why would he tell me to meet him here? I'm like, show the camera. Did he really say? Did he really tell you that? And even if he did, you dodo bird, he did it because he could. This is clearly, I don't know what's happening for these men to have so much hatred and plex for Emma. I'm like, what did Emma do? What did I ever do for you to shoot me this text and tell me to meet you here and stand me up? Oh my God, he said he has a fiance and he wants me to leave him alone. I must have fell out because we can anticipate it. Like, and then she walks off. Every fiber in my body wanted her to trip, trying her best to throw that ring into the ocean and just fall in with it. I wanted her to just have a face full of sand and shore waters. I was like, oh, I hope she fall. I hope she fall. I want her to fall because she looked like a fool. You could have been gone home. Why would you keep letting people play in your face and reject you more than once? The low self-worth is just really, really sad because you can tell that it's already maybe evident, and nothing against plastic surgery, but I feel like Emma got some things that she felt like would enhance her. And now that I have all these enhancements and I got my good wig, my good Judy wig, I'm like super desirable now. Like, why am I not getting the man that I want or that I deserve? It's inward. Something's going on in here and it's disconnecting. And you also need to deal with whatever mental reason you down here in Morocco trying to get you a man here exactly in the first place. Go back to America, please, Emma. She's not
Talk about it. And y'all, I play a lot, with these people. But Emma, at her base, she's not a bad looking girl. Like, that's not what sends her over the edge. There is some level of derangement, clearly, allegedly, in my opinion, that she is operating in. I don't know if it's derangement or delusion. She has got scary eyes to me. I would not be surprised if she's threatened some of these men. I would not be surprised when Zayed called her the devil. I believed him. When he said, "You're not a girl."
She has like whatever that thing, and hers was more overt. But whatever that thing that Huda has, she has that.
Yep. Sprinkled in. That's that. Yeah. That spaz gene. I feel it. I understand. And it makes me nervous. I do want her to get help. Her sister seems very well adjusted, even though we've only got to interact with her once. I really am like, why are we not calling the sister? Are you scared the sister's going to tell you some truths on the phone that you don't want to hear in front of these people? I don't know. But child, let's get over here because we got to get over here. Abomination again. Uncle, she said.
Lisa must have pissed me off. I said, if you don't shut up, you can breathe. What am I gonna do if I can't be with Daniel? I gotta take Daniel back to America. I gotta marry Daniel.
Chief Uncle Daddy said, "You're making me angrier. Shut up. Why are you crying?" The hoe gets on her knees again because she can't stop getting on her knees. I'm not God. Get up off of your knees. I know, Uncle. I know. But I love him. I love him so much, Uncle. No, I'm not an abomination. America's different, Uncle. You just don't understand. See, she thinks her tears are going to move me. Those tears don't move me. These are white woman crocodile tears. I have seen these tears on the TV. They do not move me. Lisa, you deceive me again? So you lied to me again? Do you know who I am? Daniel, do you know what we do in my country? Do you know what we do to white women with bulbous noses who eat coochie?
Actually, get the fuck.
Do you know? Do you really know what we do? Oh, you disgust me. Oh, you disgust me. Oh, Uncle. Oh, Uncle, I just can't take it. I gotta have him. I gotta have Daniel. I don't eat coochie anymore. I don't. I promise, Uncle. I left the coochie alone. I'll never do it again. You said that before. How can I believe you? With your fellow woman, you might return to your vomit. I cannot trust you. My blessing, I rescind it. Because of the coochie, 21 years of eating the box. I cannot give my blessing. Abomination. Daniel says, Uncle, this is the only woman I've ever loved, Uncle. Uncle, hear me. Hear me with your good ears. Under your kufi, hear me. I love her. I need this green card, Uncle. I know it's bad. But as your son, as your favorite nephew, reconsider. I'm on my knees. I'm begging you, Uncle. Uncle says, Daniel, because I am a loving chief daddy uncle, because I have a big heart, and because you are my favorite, I will continue. But I am not God. I am not the chief priest. But because I love you, son, I will go and I will get wise counsel. All right? Oh, thank you, Uncle. Daniel, I just can't leave you. Uncle's got to walk away. Daniel's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. That was really what we saw the entire time. It was ridiculous. This is absurdity. Like, there's no way y'all are doing all this for a green card, buddy. She's pooped on you, Daniel. She's lied to your face. Girl, he can't even keep it up to finish with you, girl. That wig has ripped out your scalp and caused lesions and paralysis. What is it? Psoriasis. It's caused all of the things. Go count your losses. How many signs do we need to see? And so the previews for next week, he's dragging her to the witch doctor. He's blowing out flames. He's doing all of the things. And I don't know what we're in for, Tyra. It's too much. Uncle's tired. I'm tired. Lisa's hair is tired. And Daniel's mouth is tired. To me, I don't know.
Lisa's hair is... When I tell you Lisa's wig is about to grow legs and walk the fuck off her head any day now. that wig is the abomination, okay? Girl, Daniel said, Unc, I need a green card, okay? I'm getting, after everything I've been through, I'm getting a green card. You give this right bitch your blessing, okay? I'm getting a green card, okay? We don't get to get here and get to this point. Oh my God, Daniel is a splatter. Oh my God, Daniel, I can't sleep. Oh my God, Daniel, my wig. Oh my God, Daniel, we're at Chilligan's Island. Oh my God, Daniel, I've slept with 227 women and ate 3 pounds of coochie. Oh my, I can't do this. I can't. I don't get to go through all of that and not get my green card. We are getting the blessing. Girl, Lisa is exhausting as hell. Oh my God. I need Daniel. I have to bring Daniel back to America. And I must suck a mean dick because I'm always getting on my knees. Get off your knees, Lisa. If Lisa gets on them knees and repent her sins one more time, I swear I'm just going to throw the whole TV away. Get off your knees. She's always, so you, Sister Mary Clarence, get your ass up. Why are you on your knees? I thought she was gonna kiss the hem of his garb. So what are you doing? This is an African princess royalty. Get up. Child, Unc is over it. He said, look here, ho. I gave you my blessing once. You come in here and you lie. You lie. You're an abomination. A lying white abomination. I will not give you my blessing again. He said, what am I supposed to tell the homies back at the thing? Huh? Well, how am I supposed to go home to my peeps? How am I supposed to go home to my family and said I allowed you and gave my blessing for you to go off with this heifer? This is against everything we stand for, our religion, our culture. I can't do it. Then you said, but what about my green card, Unc? What about my green card? What about the gas she been putting in the generator for me to keep the lights? Oh, come on now. Let's larger things to consider. Get up. Let's get up. Oh, I maybe ate coochie once before. I don't eat coochie anymore. I only want Daniel's black D. I swear to God. I swear to God. What do you need? I'm a changed woman now. You know, it's different in America. You can't make me pay for my past sins. I'm different now. Please, Daniel. Daniel, tell him, Daniel. I need you, Daniel. I was like, choke her out now. I need them to hit the button in her back. I was like, sedate her ass now. Sedate her before she passes the hell out. It was too much. It was too much. And I'm like, what are they doing? I'm like, what? Is this really how you are? We didn't see this much passion and emotion about her daughter. We ain't seen too much of anything. And once again, these superficial relationships where we really just want that green card, we're acting like he's the love of my life. And Unc, I've never been in love. I love Daniel. I'll never eat another coochie again. I swear on a stack of Bibles, Peter. I'll never eat another pound of coochie again. Believe me, Uncle. It's the girl. I don't care about that. All of these white woman antics, they don't work for me. You only get my blessing one way. Say what you want to give me, you abomination. I give you my blessing again so you can go lie and keep eating coochie. She's like, oh no, oh my God, I'm gonna get on my knees again. I don't need no more of this. I don't need any more of this. I hope whatever happens. Clearly, I feel like we've had enough tea on Lisa now to know that this didn't go anywhere. It just feels really performative. I just don't know what's real and what's for TV, because this was a lot. I thought she was going to pass out.
I will give them one thing. Yeah, 3 pounds of coochie is crazier, Danny. Tyra said 3 pounds of coochie, 3.5 pounds.
21 years of coochie? That's a lot of coochie.
That's a lot of cooch. That's a lot of cooch, Nanny. Whoa. But yeah, no, you go here, you cosplay, you put on this wig, you put on the garb, you do all of these really, like you said, performative acts, and you really didn't assess what the cost was going to be. It is clearly the culture that this is illegal still there, meaning you can come to harm simply for identifying as a lesbian there. And like the uncle said to him, you know what we do to people like, girl, if this was not televised, I'm in fear. And I really hate that this is the look of the culture that we're getting to see broadcast, and even the way, and she's not a victim, but even the way she's being treated and talked to as a person here, what she's really subjecting herself is so gross. It's so disgusting. Why are you over here?
If he called her an abomination one more time, an abomination is crazy.
Listen, she done got on her knees for him. She done got on her knees for Joffer. She done got on her knees for Daniel. Girl, aren't you tired? Aren't your knees tired? But I will say this, for all it's worth, they put on a performance and they need to get paid their due for this season. Whatever that per diem was or whatever their rate was, y'all gave us the entertainment. But I think it's sick and sad. And you're this elderly woman with a bulbous nose out here just embarrassing your child, embarrassing your
nose every time.
Because I can't help it. It's just find out who you are, Lisa. I fear at your big age, you're lost. Because any person who would get on national television and reveal that you pooped on someone is beyond.
It's Daniel every time he tries to reassure himself, and then he side eyes and looks like, oh God. It's like, no, Uncle. She's the love. He goes, she is the love of my life, Uncle. She is the love of my life. I love her. I want to be with her. We need your blessing. Ugh. He every time he says something about loving Lisa, he looks at her wig.
Better keep that wig on though. As long as you keep that wig on, we're good.
What is the wig doing? Because it's atrocious at this point.
I don't know. She done snapped it back. You know, it's a good old Synthetica, so it's on its last leg for sure. X-Men superfan Emma Frost, thank you so much for the super chat. Her daughter's going to slap her face as soon as she gets back. She's not only stupid, she made a fool of herself. Also, I'm not going home without Daniel, but I leave tomorrow. I leave in 24 hours. Lisa, be so for real. So they got to go have a closed practice ritual. They got to do all those things. And also, PSA, public service announcement. If you are not of the culture, if these are not your practices, do not ever go to these people's country and engage in any of this stuff. Are you like, is you cool? Outside of all of this, you are going to set yourself for a lifetime of repercussions. Don't go to no ceremony. Her ass better not be in there, Tyra. Because immediately just go home. Go home. Don't sit in that ritual. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what you're going to take back with you. You don't know what. Don't do that. Y'all are not. These are closed practices. These are ancient African religions. Don't go over there fooling in this stuff, lady. Anything is liable to happen, and I fear for her safety at this point.
And dark alley he was walking her down, that dark poverty-ridden alley. Daniel, are you sure we're going the right way? Are you sure, Daniel? Why, ma'am? You just letting these people take you anywhere.
And her daughter, I think she knows who her mother is, and I think she's gonna have to just resign herself to the fact that her mama is an old fool at this point, just a foolish woman. And it's unfortunate and it's sad, but it's what it is. Y'all, we got to get over here. And I'm starting here first, but then we're going to go back to the actual slide because I just wanted you to get a good look at each of these people. We have Birkin in the middle. We have Laura on the left, and we have Michael on the right. Okay. This is the throuple that you never know you need it. All right. We a lot's going on, but I want to start here because apparently Birkin, Tyra, he likes that N word. And I hate to be right about people. He's on the TikTok calling people the hard ER, allegedly, Tyra, is what the people said. Listen, calling people the hard ER word. And he likes it and loves it. And I hate to do this. However, I have to, because like I said, I hate being right about things. But in one of my videos very early on, I stated, and I quote, paraphrasing, that this man was a part of secret organizations. And maybe some of y'all didn't get what I said when I said seedy underbelly secret organizations. I meant hate groups. That's what it gave to me very, very early on. So I just have a little smidget of a video that I recorded that I posted for one of these episodes. And I'm going to play that as soon as it loads up, Tyra. But are you surprised that he's out here calling people the hard ER, Tyra? Are you surprised?
No, I'm not. It's not something I want to hear, but no, I'm not surprised, unfortunately.
No, I'm not going to play
that. I hate that these are the depictions of these people just as much as how we get over there with Daniel. But it's the same. Like I hate that this is the representation because some people will take this for face value. See, I knew they were all like that over there, in Turkey, or I knew they were all like that over there. Like it's just not. It's just a certain sector of people. But why did you get to be the one to get platformed?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And of course, it's always after the fact. It's always after, we've already done X, Y, or Z. So now I can be my real self. But here, let's play. This is just me recapping, doing an early recap very early in the season. I believe this is episode 4. Marriage legal. Y'all, somebody drop it in the comments and let me know what happened with that. Now we have Laura, 47 from Washington, and Birkin, 26 from Turkey. And y'all know, I feel like he is a part of an organized group. I just get that. And he's obsessed with the darkness. All right. He's obsessed with Nietzsche. And again, she thinks he looks like her dark overlord from one of her romance. He's obsessed with the darkness. All right. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to put that there because my discernment don't fail me. I told you he was in them suspenders and them combat boots, the red suspenders and the combat boots. You know how they do in Eastern, Western Europe and do all their things. Anyway, he always gave me those teas, but I just had to set that right there. Now we're going to get into it because before I heard that, I actually almost kind of had a heart of compassion for him because Laura, you see it, she is loving every second of this, Tyra. She said, I love it here. I love Turkey. I'm going to be able to get my cosmetical work done. And I get to have these two men fight over little old me and this cougar cat that I got down here. All right. I love it. I like it. I love it. We have a conversation with Michael, Birkin, and Laura. We're all sitting around, at the tea house because we need to address this debt. Because how'd you get in this debt? Yeah, because the vid came and I had my shisha houses and I lost them all. And that's where I got the debt. And gambling just pays the bills. I know how, I know when, I know who, I know what to do. I know all the timing for gambling. I'm good at it. Now, I also think that's a lie because I think Birkin is a part of the seedy underbelly of Turkey. I think he slings ding-a-ling as well as being part of an organized group. I also believe that this debt is gambling. I don't think it's because of these closed up shops. I need to see pictures. I need to see pictures of these shops that you owned, your name on the deed. That's what I need to see. Michael says, listen, this is a bad idea. Gambling is not a way to sustain your life or sustain the future. And he says, you know what? Ultimately, in any good partnership, you have to tell each other everything. You should really be best friends before you can be lovers. So you're best friends. Why are you not lovers? And Michael says, yeah, no, it just never gave that. But yeah, I got to go back to my hotel room and I'll, catch up with you guys later. Laura's smiling. I just love all of this. I love all of this attention all around me. Birkin is like, you know what? I played him kind of salty initially. Let me kill him with kindness. Let me keep my enemies close. So later we see an apology. I apologize, Michael. I like to spend some time with you one-on-one. I get it. How are you liking Turkey? How are you liking all these things? Laura, I can't come? No. Well, can I wash your clothes? No, I washed my clothes already, Laura. Let me go talk to this man that you brought to my country to disrespect me. We get over here to this pool hall, Tyra. Birkin said, just tell me you love her. I know you want that thing. I know you want that fat cat. I know you like it. I know you like it because I love it. And I'm a professional ding-a-ling slinger. I love it, right? I know you want that, Michael. So you tried, you shot your shot and she shut you down. That's what happened, right? She didn't fall for any of your advances. Michael said, homeboy, listen, not for nothing. But baby, she tried to put that cat on me and I had to let her know. No, I said, no, I can't do that with you. I'm never going to do that with you. He said she dropped some signals and some signs that were undeniable. In my mind, this heifer put on her lingerie and got in the doorway, red light special, Wattpad edition, Tyra, and tried to seduce Michael. And he said he wasn't interested. Birkin said, what? Michael said, if I wanted her, I could have had her. I had her your way and mine. Matter of fact, if I would have got with her, she wouldn't even be here. That's how tight my game is. Michael said, I know who I am. And I turned that down. He said, I turn her down to this day. And I said, what you mean to this day, Michael? She trying funny business. She try to grab on you, Michael. I don't like it. It made me feel uncomfortable, like she's making, aggressive overtures towards him. Birkin says, what? He says, what, man? Michael said, this was well before you, dude, broski. Don't get too mad. It was, it was before you, but I just had to, I had to let you know, Birkin. Birkin says, I see. The woman I was going to spend my life with, she betrayed me. Violence. Violence. He said, I'm heartbroken. He looked devastated. He said, Lord, it was
you the whole time.
You all the time. I spin you all the time. Birkin is devastated. I don't think he conceptualized that Laura was playing him like a flute, Tyra, like a dirty saxophone in the 90s. He was being played.
Being played like the saxophone in Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, like blues, like Gilliam. He was playing them. Yeah, like he was. I just really, I think it's all of this to me is such an exercise in futility. I feel like this was all about boosting her confidence. I feel like she loved every single second of this. It felt like, oh, this is all about me. Two men in a foreign country vying for my affection. And I love it. And I got that long schlong from Birkin because he's a professional. And Michael here is to defend my honor. Like, I think she was living out some sort of Sims fantasy. It's really disturbing. I can't wait to see her face get cracked next episode when it all comes out, because I fear she leaves empty-handed. I fear she leaves without a single ding-a-ling, Tyra. But talk to me about Birkin, Laura, and Michael. I honestly thought that Michael had an affection for her. That was what she said. She said he has tried to get romantic with her when we first meet her. So I was really, really shocked about this. So talk to me about this whole thing, and what did it do? Birkin was.
I really think it goes both ways. Like Michael, please. I think both things could be true, but Michael pretending like, if I wanted her, it'd say less, but she already. Michael, please come over.
That's what he said. I want
chill. I don't think it's all of that, because with the way they reside in their friendship, I just knew, like, they've only known each other a year and a half. I was like, what? They've only known each other a year and a half, but you were so beefed up to the point that this man, this Birkin bag, might be taking it. But he said, oh no, you're compromised. I'm coming all the way. You didn't come down the street. You came all the way to Turkey for someone that you don't want in that way. Like, it's not that. I'm just here in the capacity of a friend. But you touched down. I brought some things I thought you might need. Me? Me? You brought some things you thought I might need? Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much, Michael. Always. You bringing things? Yes. Friends? This is your friend? Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, it's somebody that you don't want. Okay. Like, nigga, I see you. And then she knows Birkin bag is in the way. So yeah, we sent Michael back to the hotel, and like, yeah, so what can I do for you? You want me to wash your clothes? Or like, no. I don't need you to do anything. Okay. I feel like I was a little hard. I need to talk one-on-one to Michael. Oh, can I come with? Like, what are you going to ask him? What are you guys going to talk about? You don't need to know that. Why do you need to know that, Laura, unless you lying about something? Unless you don't want some type of information to get out there. That's the only reason that you would need to come and see about the situation. Chow, the way Birkenbag just knew he was going to eat Michael up. He knew, because he was like, yeah, he was in that confessional, and I'm going to check out the scene, get into the intention, and then I put a stop to it, because not my woman. You will not. He said, not on my watch, not my Laura. You won't get to play in my face or Laura's. I know what you're here for. I know you've been pining away, waiting to make your move on Laura. That's mine. That's my green card. That's my ticket into America, so I can gamble with her savings. Okay, you will not ruin this for me, Michael. I'm getting over here. So yeah, you love her, don't just say it before I get violent. Okay, violence. Just admit it. You love her, But she with the big Birkin bag now. She don't need you, Michael. She has me. Okay? I am a professional sex worker. I smoke yisha and I lay pipe or violence. Okay? It's like, first of all, she came on to me. She tried to put her titties on my back, okay? And I told her no. I don't know what was said, but that's not how it was. If I wanted that, it ain't nothing but a word. I could hit that every Sunday. I don't want her like that. This is just friendship. I'm here to try to make sure. When he said, oh my God, he's younger, he's broke, he has a gambling debt, he doesn't have. I was like, oh my God, he's a bum. I got to go down there and save her. You call Birkenbag a bum to his face? Oh, he's a loser. I got to go save her. But that's the only thing I came down here to do. But she seems happy. But don't ever get it twisted. I could still hit that, because she wanted me. Come to see me, Ike. I said, excuse me, Michael. Michael, I think Michael's laying it on. I think he has more of an affection for Laura than he's pretending. But Birkin was cut deep. He was like, oh.
He was.
He said, oh, in my country, Laura is. She tried to give him the box. I just cannot deal with this now. I have to really some things to consider. He was so shocked. Like he
He
didn't I
was.
didn't put that past Laura. He just really thought he was the peanut to her butter. Like this was just that. I'm all that she could ever need. It's like, but I'm gonna put a little band-aid on it. That was before you that was before you but how much before if you've only known Laura a year and a half, Michael? What are we talking about here? I thought that they had known each other for a really long time, for years. And he was just kind of friend zoned. A year and a half, and you brought your ass all the way down here to Turkey to check in. Get the hell on, Michael. Both of them need to stop. And Laura needs to wake up from this fantasy because eventually you're gonna have to go back home.
Listen,
I don't know. I think Michael and Laura deserve each other, and we need to all just move on with our lives.
Laura is Diddy at this point. He said, when Diddy asked you to party, you got to tell him no. I told her no. After watching it and in my upload, I say that I'm like, listen, this could have been like the smartest thing that Michael did. Like he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Cause it was very strategic because you really didn't have that to say. Honestly, when Birkin confronted you with that, you'd be like, no, it's never been romantic. It'll never be that, whatever. But you felt it come upon you that you needed to say that. There was motivation behind that. We have to acknowledge that. I just don't think Laura has any clue what she's going to be in for. And I fear that Birkin needs to go back to reading 48 Laws of Power or something. I don't think he's working the steps right. I fear Michael has got him beat. Michael came in a little bit kind, warm, trying to make conversation. And then Triple Uno reversed you at the pool hall.
Yeah, with that pool stick, like he was. I was like, not you doing the lean on the table. Hey, she wanted me. I was like, Michael, get up. I said, get up, Michael. Michael. Really, Michael? Okay.
Yeah, but they done screwed. I know it. Laura and Michael done went to the jungle. They have. I see it in the chat. They have. They hunched before. I know it. I feel it. Something told her she smiles too hard when he's in the room, and he's got too much quiet affection for her. But we'll see. I heard this. I word on the street is I heard this, Shanice. Michael and Molly are friends now. Forrest, Molly, Tyra.
Excuse me.
Forrest Mama and Michael are now friends.
Ma'am,
and they
please.
videos together.
What you mean, friends?
They friends, they buddies. Like, I don't think they live too far from each other. I guess they met at the tell-all. Because I did forget to tell you, we are going to have a reunion where everyone comes.
Oh, there's a reunion for the show? Oh my God.
Yeah, sometimes a 2 or 3 part reunion. So we're going to actually be set for that as well. So we actually do have a couple more.
And it says a lot about Michael that he could be friends with Molly. Go over there, simpleton.
That's very telling. But you guys, that was 90 Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days, Season 8, Episode 14. That's all I got to give. Tyra, anything you want to let the people know?
Yeah, tomorrow be on the lookout for Imperfect Women. You guys know that we just talked about Paradise. Go over there, be sure to run up Xavier and them. Be on the lookout though tomorrow for Imperfect Women, and Friday, we talk about Love Story. Please be there for that as we say our farewells to those folks.
Yeah, we say our goodbye to John and Carolyn. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for supporting the lives tonight. We really appreciate it. If you watched the Foresights, go check out my full upload. I did a short, but I also did a full upload that I dropped earlier today. So please go check that out. It just kind of compares the Foresight saga to the Foresights, at least the first episode for episode. So check that out. Thank you so much. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hype the video if you have any hype points left. And do me a favor, drop something in the comment section after the video post. We appreciate that so much. And have the most amazing rest of your week. And we'll see you tomorrow.
I think you should stay.